All right, so today we're gonna make a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin with a tea light. So what you need are 2 paper plates. You'll need a board, it can be cardboard or whatever, a ruler, a tea light, some scissors. If you're too young, have your parents help you because you will need an X-Acto knife, pencil, 2 pipe cleaners, a brown and green. If you just have green, that would be fine. Newspaper, paint, an orange and a black, paintbrush, hot glue guns, and glue sticks. And your parents will probably have to help you with that hot glue gun. The other glue, it will work, but your results of the hot glue gun is a lot faster. And then you can do this if you want. I did this ahead of time. I made some templates of some jack-o'-lantern faces, which you can do ahead of time and then trace it out on your paper plate once the paint is dry. So I have already pre-painted my plates. The black one, you want to paint the inside of the paper plate. The orange one, you're going to want to paint the outside. So it has a little curve this way, and then the black kind of scoops. Because when you glue it, you want that space in between, and that's how they're going to lay. So you have a gap in between the two. Once it's painted and dry, and you could do this probably beforehand, you can take your ruler, and I don't have any special measurement for cutting off the end, so it's going to be flat. I think my measurement from the top of the plate to where I made my markings is like 7 1/4. I'm just going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw a full line across. And now you can use scissors on this part, and you're just going to want to cut straight across that line. So once I did that, so I did fit the other paper plate inside of that. Just gives me a better measurement. They should be about that exact. So I just drew that line there, and you can just cut that one. And you could probably do this before you paint. It doesn't really matter. That way you can get that step out of the way if you choose. But you do need one flat and right here. Now that you have your 2 plates and they're dry, I'm going to take my orange one, and I'm going to take a template that I traced out, and it just makes it easier. You don't have to do that, but you can. And then I'm going to place my template kind of up a little bit. You don't want to cut it right down here. You want to just kind of raise it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my pencil, once I have my template on there, and I'm going to trace So there's my face traced on there. Now, and this is where if you need help with a parent, X-Acto knives, they are sharp, and if you're not careful, you can cut yourself. So I suggest having a parent with you for this part and let them maybe cut it out. So I'm just going to go around. And I find too, when I am using X-Acto knife, sometimes I hold my knife down and then I turn my paper plate or my whatever I'm using my X-Acto knife. It just helps helps you to get a better cut, kind of a smoother one. So there, you have your jack-o'-lantern face. I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, and I chose a brown one that's going to be like the stem of my jack-o'-lantern. And I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to fold it again. So it'll kind of look like this. I'm just going to kind of leave it like this, and then I am going to take my glue gun, and I'm going to glue the inside of my paper plate just enough for my pipe cleaner stick. Just at the top. And this end, you can do it either way, but I don't want these to show, so I am going to glue that to my plate. You don't burn yourself. Alright, so now I'm going to take my black plate, so that seats up a little bit, and quickly and I'm going to line up the bottom part, make sure it's even. As I glue that down, you can see up, and then I'm just going to kind of pinch. Be careful not to burn yourselves. Now, sometimes you have a little bit edge of one or the other, and what all I do is I take my scissors, or you can take your X-Acto knife, just kind of trim up that edge. All right, now I'm going to take my green pipe cleaner, and I'm going to kind of bend it in half a little bit. I'm going to take a pencil, and this is going to be the vine of the, you know, pumpkins kind of have the greeny vine. I'm adding this, something you don't have to do, but I just think it's kind of nice. It makes it look nice. And I'm just going to wrap that around my stem. You can do it however you like. So now you're ready for your